Straight up of our fight card, introducing into the cage first. Into the red corner, please make some noise for Martin Affret.
Steve, we are back cage side here at Battle Arena. How are you feeling, buddy?
It's just great to have my old job back, Chris. It really is. You know, best seat in the house. 15 fights upcoming, and they're absolutely going to be bangers, if I say so.
I know. And right now we have Martin Affret coming out, and I had a little watch of Martin hitting the pads and stuff backstage. And the guy, if he fights anything like he hits pads, and we know that they don't always add up, but he will be a monster, and he is absolutely shredded for this weight division. I don't know how he makes 77 kilograms, but he just does it. And the size and strength could be a big advantage going into this fight.
I was probably a little bit later on, and he was working his grappling. He was looking at strike to enter in on the hips of his opponents. He was all over him. It looks like he's ready to go in any position this mixed martial arts fight can get into. And he does have a bit of the Paddy Pimblett haircut.
Is that going to be the new fashion? Everyone's going to copy Paddy the Baddy Pimblett.
Paddy the Baddy? You know, honestly, I just think you can't knock out a scouse. So if you borrow the haircut, it might work for you.
Oh. There's definitely another Scouser in the UFC that gets knocked out quite a lot these days, but all right.
Well, that makes me happy.
Look, he does have the Paddy the Baddy helmet.
He does. Look at him. And he's all smiles here. Look, he's very ready to go.
But he's not at all from Liverpool. He's from Trondheim, Norway, fighting out of Evolve Academy under coach Thomas Formo.
So from Asgard.
And his opponent entering the cage into the blue corner. Please make some noise for Oscar.
Oscar Woodward fighting out of Rough Diamonds MMA, coming out to the blue corner, representing Cambridge.
Yeah, Cambridgeshire, they were saying. They told me not to make a distinction here, but they're all from Cambridgeshire. They've got a very up-and-coming sort of club. They said they were very tight-lipped back there, actually, Chris. They weren't telling me about any of the plans or what they've been training under, what big coaches doing their grappling or their kickboxing. They said you'll see it in the cage tonight.
Well, so, that's martial arts. It's all shrouded in mystery. These secret techniques learned under a waterfall in Tibet.
Yeah, so far I just have to say that I guess Rough Diamond is a ancient ninjutsu academy.
Yeah.
And they're going to look to have the element of surprise here today. But if this was a bodybuilding competition, I'm pretty sure that Affret is a bit out ahead. He's got that, you know, that Asgardian sort of body.
But as we know, Steve, it's definitely not a bodybuilding competition. And sometimes you can look at someone and think, oh, he's shredded, he's going to do really well, he's going to be strong. But often, if you're that shredded, you get tired fast. You know, you have very little body fat. It'll
deplete you. And it's a battle of the hairstyles. We got Paddy the Baddy over here in the red. In the blue, we got the top knot.
Introducing first the fighter in the red corner. Representing Evolve Academy, Norway. Please make some noise for Martin Affret. And his opponent, the fighter in the blue corner. Representing Rough Diamond MMA. Make some noise for Oscar. And your referee in charge, Mr. Paul Nichols.
It's interesting seeing how relaxed both fighters are right here. The Norwegian just smiling, bumping fists with his corner. He was pointing at Karsten to make sure he got his last name right. I'm just going to refer to him as the Norwegian Alfred.
We'll call him Martin.
Affret. Martin. Comes out.
Yeah, I mean, if you train at Frontline Academy, the level of training partners you have to go through every day, it's got to give you such confidence.
And he scores well with that jab, and he's going up high with the kick on the right side.
He's got nice little feints in his footwork, does Martin. Little smile as well. I think, look at that inside leg kick to straight right. Beautiful.
Really settling in well.
Just keep his chin a little bit high there. Oh, power on the kick.
Yeah, Woolard's got to settle in here. He's got to establish something. So right now he's just reacting.
Slight issue.
A little bit of a finger to the eye, I think.
A slight eye poke. So, what's interesting about this, Steve, is that Evolve Academy, I call them Frontline Academy, Evolve Academy, they have a cage there, a more equipped gym. And I think maybe you're seeing that already with Martin, the footwork, controlling the center of the octagon.
He's definitely circling well. He's circling off to his right-hand side away from the power of Woolard, and then he ducks off immediately to his left. Nice body kick.
Woodward's hair has now been ruined.
The body kick. Oh. But low. Woolard just shakes it off. It looks like he's dropping his hands a bit, maybe trying to invite the grappler, try to shoot in. As I say that, he throws up a switch high kick.
Yeah, Woodward's kick was millimeters from Martin's chin there.
He's dropping his hands, inviting the counter, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, the shin landed, but glanced off the top.
Big head kick. Now he's in on the hips as Woolard.
That body kick that Martin landed at the beginning of the fight, Steve. The redness on the rib
up
of
on
Woodward.
the single. Ooh, look at that.
Look at
Just abandons it, throws the right hand. Big smiles from Martin Affret.
Can you see that, Steve? Can you see the redness on his left rib there? Holy moly,
that
that's
was just
from
that
one kick.
open side kick, yeah.
Huge
He's catching
kick.
him on the shift. Ooh, nice snap kick upwards.
I think we might be seeing a knockout in this fight, Steve. They are both headhunting, throwing big kicks.
What I like it is when Affret gets a little bit out of range, he just steps in with the knee up. So he steps in with his lead knee up, and then he starts landing bombs. He plants it and starts throwing. It's a way of breaking that distance. Little over a minute left.
Yeah, Woodward's mixed up now. He wasn't, at the beginning of the fight, he was being pressured against the cage the whole time, and he's doing a better job of controlling the middle of the octagon.
I think he's just trying to block punches with his head right now, and that's not a good idea. That whole steel skull approach from those Tibetan monks. And there you go, turns the corner well.
Nice takedown. Whole width of the octagon, driving through.
And now he's...
Oh, he's on the neck. I think he's underneath. He's underneath, Steve.
He is underneath.
This could be over. Has he got hands together? This looks tight. This looks really tight.
He's just got his hands together. He's squeezing here. There's 30 seconds left.
I think Woodward's in trouble. Oh, he slipped off. Beautiful defense by Woodward. I mean, Martin's struggling to finish this because he's so high on his back. And he's basically falling over the front. He might switch to an arm lock.
He did well there to break him down, break one of the pillars down on his right arm.
Yeah, I'm really surprised he managed to keep on the back after being so high. It shows the skills here of Martin Affret. Oh, the heart and determination of Oscar Woodward. At some really big shots. His hair's been ruined. It's been taken down, and that choke was under the chin, but he is having none of it. He is powering through.
Affret's definitely the more conditioned of the two fighters at the moment. He's more relaxed. And we saw Woolard had to just continue to react to the onslaught of punishment that Affret was putting forward on him. And like we're seeing the angles from the coach, he's talking about switching off to land the big right hand. It's something for us to look forward to in the second round. How do you think Woolard's going to have to come back from this, Chris? Because that's a very one-sided round.
Yeah, I mean, Woodward was having success when he was not being pressured up against the cage. This is where he's really struggling. When he runs out of space to use his footwork, that's when he's eating big shots. When he circles back to the middle, he has much more success. And actually the striking's pretty even when he's in the middle of the octagon. It's just the octagon control. That's the big difference. And it's such a skill. And these gyms that don't have a cage, it's something really hard to work on if you're just not doing the rounds in the cage, not used to controlling the middle, knowing where you are the whole time. Especially with this is a smaller cage than what you would see in the UFC, so it even becomes more important.
Yeah, the footwork is definitely key. We'll see how Woolard comes out for this second round. Another touch of the gloves. Hopefully he keeps his hands up this time. So we know that Affret's looking to duck out to his right side and then land the right hand as he steps off. There it is. A little bit of a shift there.
Martin coming out southpaw now. Was orthodox earlier. He's back to orthodox.
Ducks in on a single leg.
Yeah, he set that up well, landed the right, but Woodward making him pay for it, landing some beautiful hammer fists.
He's got his hands together under the hips, looking for the lift. This is a position we saw Affret just abandon and land a punch on the break. I'd like to see him do that again.
I'm very impressed with the takedown defense here of Woodward. Like we were saying before the fight, like quite a new team to Battle Arena. Sometimes these newer teams, the weakness we see is wrestling. You know, there's a lot of great striking jiu-jitsu coaches in this country from the British teams, but not a lot of great wrestling coaches. But up until that point, he was doing a great job of defending the takedowns, but now
I think momentarily decided on a guillotine and then thought better of it.
Martin Affret on top with a lot of time to work. Woodward trying to cage walk, bridge off the cage. It's going to be very difficult with the pressure, but he's got back to half guard. Martin Affret a little bit greedy there, trying to go to a mount. Woolard got his knee in the way. He might be able to use this to make space and escape. Now he's got a single butterfly hook.
Now he's just standing over him, landing the right hand, switch to the left, and he's back into side control.
That was a bit disappointing from Woolard on defending that guard pass. It was a little bit too easy there for Martin Affret. But I'm impressed by his defense. Cage walking, he's gone one way, he's gone the other. He's getting his knee in, getting back to half. Really good jiu-jitsu skills. He's
got to watch for the Von Flu here. He's still got the neck wrapped.
Yeah.
On the bottom. Put a little bit of pressure in Affret, but I don't think he's aware of it.
I think he's holding.
Oh, no, I think he is.
Von
I think he
Flu's
is now.
there. Oh, he used it to pass the mount. Very skillful from Martin Affret. Threatened the choke with his shoulder.
And now he's on top. Hooks in, locked again, and then we've got a whole minute.
Down.
He's trying to punch his way into a grip around the neck there.
Woolard doing very well. He's very calm, trying to slowly work out the position. Not panicking, but will it be enough?
Great skills from the Norwegian right here.
Yeah,
and
just
hammer fisting on this one. There's a lot of unanswered punches are going into the skull of Woolard here. Yeah. Paul Nichols is right on top of the action, looking for the excuse to stop it. It's just got to be punches and bunches right now from Affret.
Yeah, Woolard doing just enough to show Paul Nichols that he's trying to escape, and he's doing the right thing intelligently. But now we've got Martin's got that foot underneath him, back on his back. Woolard trying everything just to make a little bit of space to work this escape, get his legs between them.
He's back and mount again. 10 seconds. Can he hold it out?
Martin has got the pressure. Woolard's got to stay busy. He's got to stay busy.
Oh, stop. Paul Nichols was right on top of that action. Obviously, he saw something in Woolard that said survival there.
I think Woolard stopped trying to work the escape when he heard the klaxon for the last 10 seconds, knew that he could probably survive this, get to round 3, not waste too much energy trying to escape, but it was a high risk.
And
look at
Affret right now, absolutely exhausted, hanging on the cage. And I'm pretty sure Woolard got a pretty good rest. His coach telling him to keep his chin up there. There's all to play for here in the 3rd round, but I haven't seen anything from Woolard that could turn the tables of this fight. It just seems like an inevitable thing that the Bifrost has been ridden by the Norwegian, and he's going to be coming in here laying the hammer down.
Well, he's representing Evolve Academy. They're such a good gym. You know, often me and you, Steve, when we're these amateur fighters, we don't know much about the fighters, so we look at the gyms. And when it's a new and up-and-coming gym, but I've been impressed by the skills of Oscar Woolard. You know, he's 2 rounds down, but he's still a very skillful fighter. His striking skillful, his takedown defense has been skillful, his escapes have been skillful.
I just think he needs to go back to basics in terms of the stand-up. Keep your hands up, come forward, throw some feints, and establish your jab.
I just feel Martin's just
look at hands
a little bit better
here.
at everything.
You know, the thing is when your opponent's dropping his hands and trying to act like he's, I don't even know.
Woodward's got to throw. Oh, head movement from Woolard. That was better. But this is what he doesn't want.
Head movement against a guy who's trying to throw head kicks at you is a very bad idea, folks at home. For all you kids watching at home, don't do that.
Or roll into.
You're gonna roll into a shin. That's what you're gonna do. Now he's got. It's very hard for him to get that takedown. Woolard standing up really well to drive his hips forward, but he gets it in the end there. And now we're back where we just left off at the end of round 2 with 2.5 minutes and a single wrist ride here from Affret. Probably using that to set up the back.
Yeah, I think referee Paul Nichols is going to know what happened in the last round and that Oscar Woolard couldn't escape. And if Martin does enough damage, he's going to look to stop this fight. But I've still been impressed by the skills of Woolard and the heart. I want to see him fight again, but yeah, 6 months, another year, get some more training, get a bit more experience.
It's not counting out quite yet. What I'd like to see him do right here is just get onto his right shoulder and push himself into that half guard position. But now he's flat on his back, up against the cage. And even though Affret's very tired, he's still going to be able to lay those hammer fists down, and it's just a matter of time here. Covering up.
Yeah, I can see. Maybe Martin will switch, look for an arm, but there's no imperative to do so because, you know, he's not really at risk of losing the position right here. He's staying on top, and it's all over.
Good stop there from Paul Nichols. He let it go as long as it possibly could. This is Woolard didn't have really the defenses on the bottom, and the Norwegians are celebrating heavily this first win of the evening. The Norwegians are here, and they have claimed victory. But it's going to be a long night because we've got many of these Norwegian fighters coming in.
Incredible skills by Martin Affret, representing Evolve Academy, Norway, Trondheim. I mean, just so polished at everything. That kick right at the very beginning that landed to the ribs, huge power on that. All of his takedowns were kind of picture-perfect technique. And then staying on top, you know, round 2, Oscar Woodward was exploding, doing everything he could to get out of position. But Martin Affret's transitions are too good, just stayed on there, gave him no room. Absolutely fantastic fight to kick off the evening here at Battle Arena Edgbaston Stadium. And hello to all our viewers. I know a lot of you are watching in Norway. It's being streamed live over to you guys, and you're supporting your fighter who just got a huge win, so congratulations.
Yeah, get yourself down to Evolve Academy and learn some of the same skills you saw take Martin Affret right to the top. Get the finish every time. Never leave it in the hands of
Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for your first 2 fighters of the show. So the referee has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute and 37 seconds of the 3rd and final round. For your winner in the red corner,